This is One-on-One.
I hereby declare the All-Stars Project Scott Flam Center for After School Development open for business.
Great stuff. Gloria Strickland is the director of the All-Stars Project of New Jersey. What was the video we were just looking at that you were introducing these talented, terrific All-Stars?
Well, that was the grand opening of the Scott Flam Center for After School Development, 9,000 square feet, downtown Newark, and it's a wonderful space. Wonderful.
For those who do not know what the All-Star Project is, tell everyone.
Well, the All-Stars Project, we're a 30-year-old nonprofit organization, and 15 years ago, I opened the doors here in Newark, New Jersey. We reach out to young people in the poorest communities in Newark, of course, Irvington, Orange, East Orange, and what we do is we invite them to participate in our youth development programs, innovative development programs.
Describe exactly what that means. Break it down. What are some of the areas you focus on?
Well, number one, development. That's key. And what we mean by that, development is a human being's having the capacity to see an opportunity and to act on that opportunity. So that's important for us because young people in poor communities in inner city, the world is small, it's narrow. You don't have as many possibilities that you see. So at the All-Stars, what we see our job is let's create a vast majority of opportunities. Let's bring new people together so these young people can experience the broader world and meet new people, interact with new people, and do some things differently.
So interesting. You know that the program we run, our production company, the Caucus Educational Corporation, in addition to running this broadcast and the other ones, runs an off-the-air program called Stand and Deliver.
Yes.
Communication, leadership, coaching, mentoring.
Yes.
It's similar without all the dance and the arts. And I look at your program and I have a feeling your kids are our kids.
Yes, yes,
you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Your kids are our kids.
Absolutely.
And I know you know our program and we know yours. These young people, who are they? What do they need? What do they want?
Well, who are they? The young people are the kids out in the streets, in the neighborhoods. I mean, one of the things we do when we reach out, we go out to the neighborhoods. We go out to the street. We take a group of young people. We stand on the corner. We have a clipboard. We have one of our programs called the All-Stars Talent Show Network. And literally...
Hold on, the All-Stars...
Talent Show Network.
Go right out on the street.
Right out on the street. We might be on Broad and Market.
That's in the heart of downtown Newark.
That's right.
Right by Macy's or Bamberger's, what I used to call it.
The old Bamberger's.
I was going to say, right there.
Yes.
By the way, what I used to call the old 27 bus goes right down there.
Exactly.
So you're right there,
right there
in the heart of Newark. And what are you looking for?
And we're looking for young people and we're saying, do you want to perform? Or you want to perform? Do you want to perform? And young people, after young people say yes, 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 yes. Now the interesting thing is, when they perform in our talent show, everybody makes the show. Everybody who comes to an audition. We have a huge congratulations chorus, and we say to every single kid, no matter what they do on that stage, you made the show. And they walk off that stage with those smiles, and they walk off that stage saying, I came today and I gave whatever I could give, and somebody clapped for me,
Who's
and somebody said
clapping?
yes. Oh, we have family members and parents, and we have 40, 50 volunteers in the audience clapping for them. And that's so unusual.
What does it mean to them?
It means that there's a place where they can be. It means they don't have to be perfect and fit into a box to be somewhere and to be accepted and to be supported. I mean, this is important in development because if you're going to grow and you're going to develop, you have to have people embrace you where you are. You have to support that you can perform on a stage, right? You can do hip hop, you can sing, you can rap, but also half of the people in that room are our volunteer youth who are running the shows. Now they're performing, handing out the mics, dealing with the CDs, welcoming the guests. Those young people are also performing, and they're creating something in the neighborhood that's productive, that's creative. And we're saying if we can embrace you as a performer, we can support you playing and pretending and growing. And that's what it's about.
Why is this personal to you?
Oh, it's personal because I grew up poor. I grew up in Bayshore, Long Island in the 50s. I lived in a house that had no central heating, no hot water. We cooked on a coal stove. And things were tough. I mean, my parents wanted for me, but they didn't have the basics to give me. So here I am plugging away, angry, pissed off, because my life wasn't what I wanted to be. I wasn't mad at my parents. I wasn't mad at my parents. I was mad at the situation, that I just didn't have the basics. And I went to school, and the school nurse, Mrs. Fortunato, I remember her today. I was a senior, and she said, "What college are you going to?" And I said with an attitude, "I'm not going to college. My parents are poor." And she says, "Oh, yes, you are. You fill out that application, and we're going to find a way for you to do it." Do you know, she helped me apply. She helped me meet somebody and get a scholarship.
Mrs. Fortunato.
Mrs. Fortunato. And here I go off to Hofstra University.
You went to Hofstra?
Didn't understand where I was.
Out on the island?
Out on the island, private college. And I'm like, this kid, you know, poor black kid, what am I doing here? But what I was doing there was a new performance, a new part of life. And I was a lucky kid. Well, all these kids in Newark and East Orange and Irvington, we just can't rely on luck anymore. There's too many of those kids that don't have enough Mrs. Fortunatos.
So you can't count on a Mrs. Fortunato just being there.
Not for the masses of kids.
And so that's what the All-Stars, and that's why when I was talking to our mutual
Yes.
friend Kevin Cummings
Absolutely.
over at Investors, when he started talking about you, you can't count on the Kevin Cummings of the world, just, you know, these benefactors who say, well, I'll step in, and like, you can't count on that.
Well, it's kind of interesting now. If you have an organization, as we do, the All-Stars Project, where we reach out to caring supporters throughout the state of New Jersey. That is
your job to find
exactly
caring people.
So what I've done is I've found Kevins and more Kevins. We have Robert Ross and Jackie Ross.
Right.
We have people from Tiffany and Company like Jim Fernandez. We have PwC. We have people who step up. And not only do they make contributions, which we need, and that's important, but there's something else these people do. They give of their time and their energy. And when I say to a poor kid on the south side of Newark, you got to get out into the world because there's a world out there for you. Well, when Kevin Cummings says that to him,
right.
when Jim Fernandez says that to him, then he knows he is interacting with
Why
the
does that
world.
matter? Why does it matter that they see that from a CEO who is very successful? And by the way, does it matter if that CEO is white or black?
Well, I think it doesn't matter. I think it matters whether they're black or white. I think it matters if they are people who have a different part of world that they have access to and they're willing to give it to our kids. And I think one of the reasons it matters is because we have to support our young people to have an opportunity to go through a process of growth. If they don't grow, they won't appreciate the Kevin Cummings. They won't appreciate what's going on in the world.
I know it sounds like a cliche, but I know you appreciate where it's coming from. Gloria, you are an absolute all-star. I want to thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One has been provided by Activists, the New Jersey Education Association, Investors Bank, New Jersey Natural Gas, St. Peter's University, and by New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System. This program has been made possible in part by Franklin Templeton Investments.